Hello there. Tonight's brush is my Rooney Restore with a 22 millimeter, I think it's 22, it might be 24, I can't remember. Golden Nib Finest 2-band in it. We're going to set that over here and let it warm up in the scuttle. The soap tonight is Icolonial Mango Oil. And tonight is a test shave. It's the second round of testing for the Arkansas Gray, Co. Whetstone's Arkansas Gray. And I have 3 razors here. I have one razor that all I did was go from 1K through a progression to 8K. And then on clear water, actually this one I use soapy water on, but on soapy water I did 30 passes on the Arkansas Gray as a finisher, just like if I were to maybe, if I had a 12K synthetic or something like that. Let's move on down. The second razor that I have is, I took to 4K, to a 4K stone, or a 4K stone, I can't talk tonight, in a synthetic progression, and moved to the Arkansas Gray and used it like I would a JNat or a conical. Basically raised a slurry, honed on that slurry until I got as much out of that slurry as I could, and I saw the slurry change color and darken, and then I began to finish on that slurry by slowly diluting it until it ended up on clear water. And then I did about 30 passes on 20 or 30 passes, I'm not quite sure, on clear water and stopped it. And the third razor, I did that same technique, except all I did was come off a bevel setter, a 1K stone. So I have at least a couple of days growth, sufficient to test these edges with. We're gonna wet the face. Lovely. I'm looking forward to this and give this a shot. See what we've got. All right. We're going to start with the 1K to water. Okay. That is shaven, but it's incredibly harsh, so I would call that a failure. Let's try the 4K. Oh yeah, very much better. Or, that's not bad. What about, this was my favorite, the 30 laps on clear water That wasn't very smart. I'm going to have to take care of that. That right there. And no matter how many times I shave that, that's just gorgeous. The 4K edge that's lovely. The 4K edge to me feels kind of codically, for lack of a better term. It's a nice edge. But this 30 laps on that stone on water, and that's good. So definitely, let me get some styptic. Definitely a nice edge. The stone, in my opinion, is quite fast. And it has the ability to take something from like a 4K edge and turn it into a nice shave ready edge. But in my opinion, from my testing, where this stone shines the most is treating it kind of like a synthetic. 30 laps, go to an 8K synthetic, in my case the Norton 8. I wear 1K, 4K, 6K King, at 1K King, 4K Norton, 6K King, 8K Norton, and then to, in this case, soapy water. Lovely. I did 30 laps and stropped it, and that's absolutely slamming. I will most likely play around some more with slurrying. Just because I like pushing mud around, but I'm pretty much done testing this stone. It's a really nice finisher. It does a wonderful job on the edge of a straight razor. It's just what I like about it is that it's really fast. Most of my, like my Cotical, that's a slow sucker. My J-Nat, I used to use it just like I did this, come off of an 8K and go straight to water on the J-Nat, or a very, very, very light slurry and then move to water. And get great edges off of that. But with the J-Nat, I like playing around with the slurry. But I really like the ability on this stone to go from an 8K and do 30, I don't know, I've not gone past 30. I think if the stone is really fast, if you did more than 30 or 40 laps, you'd probably end up somewhere you wouldn't want to be. It would be really harsh. But 30 laps on water and boom, you're done, and you get a really nice edge off. I mean, I like that, because the thing of it is I've always wanted like a 12K, just simply for that reason, so that I could, you know, have something that I could do really quick. If somebody asked me to hone for them, you know, I wouldn't have to spend 20 minutes on a J-Nat and slurry to get an edge. I could go through a synthetic progression, hit that 12K, and strop, and I'd be done. And so I really like the versatility of the hone, because I can take, if I want to do the slurry thing, then I can take my diamond plate and take the stone up to 4, or the blade up to 4K, and raise the slurry with that diamond plate, and play around in the mud a while and come up with a nice edge. Or I can go right to water, 30 laps, strop and shave, and I'm good to go. So fantastic, lovely stone, beautiful edges, but it does not do 1K to finish. It's not a one stone hone. Matter of fact, there is no such thing. Everybody, you know, if you're using a bevel setter and then jump into a stone, that's a 2-stone hone. Sorry, I know everybody likes to call that a 1-stone hone. It's not. Okay, you set a bevel on a bevel setter and move to that J-Nat or whatever it is that you're calling a 1-stone hone. It's not a 1-stone hone. You sharpen that, you hone that, you set a bevel on that 1K, and then you move to that stone. So, but that's just a pet peeve of mine, and I don't care what anybody else says. If they want to call it a 1-stone hone, that's fine with me. I'm not trying to be ornery. I'm just saying it. To me, there's no such thing. So, but this does not do good in that situation. 1K and then to slurry the stone, for some reason, just will not refine that 1K edge all the way to shaving sharp. Now, I might try some more and play around with it some more and see, and if I end up figuring out that it can, then I'll come back in another video and address that. But for right now, that edge was sharp, but it was really harsh. Now, I could take that and hit a Cotical with water very lightly, a few passes, and it would probably shave like a scalded egg, be nice and smooth. So, you know, that's a possibility as well. I just haven't tried that. So, Jonathan Coe, Arkansas Gray, in my opinion, a really nice finisher, fairly versatile, and beautiful stone, plenty of it, big, huge, honking 8x3 by 1.5 inch at least. Just wonderful. So, that's been the test shaves. That's been the testing that's been done. And thanks for watching. We're going to close out with Aquavelva Musk. I put it in this Avon Oland container of the Liberty Bell. But we're going to use that as aftershave. I love this right after that mango oil. Oh, that's good. All right. God bless you. I'll talk to you later.